Welcome, everybody. My name is Michael, and today we're discussing about our good friend Terra and Luna, and more specifically, Kwon, the founder of both. Terra's at number 32 at 23 cents. Did rebound a little bit when we take a look at what happened earlier in the week, but it's not anything great. So it is absolutely collapsed at this point with a market cap of 2.5 billion. And when we take a look at Luna, well, it's a lot worse. It's number 206, and it's worth not even a good penny. It's not even worth a tenth of a penny. It's worth quite a bit less. 0.00039. It's up 59% though, but when we take a look, that is absolutely garbage right there. So total market cap, again, 2.5 billion, ranked number 206, but it did fall quite a bit from where, that's pretty crazy over there. That is definitely not normal data. So when we take a look at what was before, normally was 33 billion. I have no idea what's going on over here. If anybody has an explanation for why it randomly went up to 236.1 billion, please let me know. So when we take a look at Kwon on Twitter, I've spent the last few days on the phone calling Terra community members, builders, community members, employees, friends, and family that have been devastated by Terra depegging. I'm heartbroken about the pain my invention has brought on all of you. I still believe that decentralized economies deserve decentralized money, but it is clear that UST in its current form will not be that money. Neither I nor any institutions that I'm affiliated with profited in any way from this incident. We're currently working on documenting the use of the Luna Foundation guard Bitcoin reserves during the depegging event. Please be patient with us as our teams are juggling multiple tasks. I sold no Luna nor Terra during the crisis. There's multiple proposals on Agora on the best steps to move forward for the community. I've put down my thoughts, what we should do. We should look to preserve now the community and developers that have made Terra's block space valuable, blah, blah, blah. So when we take a look at Mr. Kwon, by the way, his family has requested for police protection in Korea. There was a recent break-in on May 13th. A stranger reportedly visited their apartment, rang the doorbell. He gained access via the elevator. The intruder asked Don's spouse whether the CEO was in the house before fleeing. No one was harmed, but they were a little spooked by that. So it's not the first stablecoin project actually by Kwon that did not do so well. Previously, he had Basis Cash. Basis Cash was developed by him and another co-founder. He would use the synonymous Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty, the crazy scientist guy. That did not do so well. It fell, and Basis Cash's current market value is 0.007 cents. So it's actually in technically a better position than Luna. Let's take a look. My keyboard always messes this up. There we go. Yeah, so Basis Cash is ranked well below, but in terms of the actual price, it's doing better than Luna. In terms of the market cap, it's doing terrible. $420,000. That's it. When we take a look at all, wow, that was bad. It went from $155 to completely nothing. At its peak, when we take a look at the market cap at its peak, that was a fair amount for early 2021, $31 million. So Kwon has definitely been involved in some projects. The crypto community is not too happy. While a police report has been made against Kwon, CZ Changpeng Cao is publicly asking on Twitter where the bitcoins went that were supposed to buy back Luna. In the meantime, Kwon is making proposals to fork a worthless coin on a worthless chain. What's going on here? So, let's see. What happened to the 3.5 billion Terra reserve? All right, let's follow the Bitcoin. On May 10th, 28,205 Bitcoin was left in Terra's reserves. This was moved in its entirety in a single transaction to an account in Binance. It's not possible to identify whether these assets were sold or subsequently moved to other wallets. Before that, there was 52,189 Bitcoin that was sent to Gemini. Not able to determine. Before that, 30,000 Bitcoin worth $930 billion at the time was sent to from other LFG wallets to the same address that earlier had 22,189. On May 9th, LFG announced that it would load $750 billion worth of Bitcoin. But what happened with... This is a fair amount more than that. It's not just $750 billion. You already had that in the first transaction. Then you had even more in the second. And then the third and fourth, those went to exchanges. So maybe those coins disappeared entirely. Who knows?
The problem with Kwon is a lot of people in his situation would try and not only help out the investors, but do less shady things. So people think that he might have participated in stealing Bitcoin from the LFG so he'd enrich himself. And what he's trying to do now is putting up smoke and mirrors so people don't really care about where the money's going. The project is a fail at this point. It's going to continue to fall, and it's not great to see that he's already had a failed project before in a matter of a year. So if he's trying to make a third project, great. That's probably going to fail too. The third time's the charm, huh? At this point, it's also not great that the police will be probably getting involved. It's going to be a very interesting scenario here. There's already been articles that have compared him to Theranos and BitConnect. It's going to be a matter of time before we're able to get more information about this situation. But for now, a fair amount of people have lost their life savings. So never invest more than you can afford to lose. Stay safe. And he basically caused... I mean, the market was crashing already, but he basically caused the market to crash down even further. He caused hundreds of billions of dollars in losses, really. Yikes. Well, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.